Hello and welcome to your daily reading for Wednesday, the 3rd of October 2018. My name is Alexandra and let's see what are the messages and energies for Wednesday, the 3rd of October 2018. What do we need to know? I'm going to choose 3 cards. Of course, I pre-shuffled them before. I don't want to make these readings too long. That's why I pre-shuffle, and then I just shuffle a little on air while I'm recording. Okay, the second card is here. I'm still using the beautiful Zillich Tarot. I hope you're not tired. I hope you're not bored with this. But I'm still so drawn to it that I don't want to put it away. Let's see, what are the cards? We have 5 of discs, which is called Worry in this deck. 8 of Wands, that's Swiftness, and Knight of Wands. Knights in this deck because this is more or less thought-based deck. Well, more or less, as I said. So it's neither a knight nor a king. It's just someone. It's fire of fire. I know I'm starting from the end again, but these wands are very prominent here. This fire in both these cards is very prominent here. And I feel that whatever you worry about here, you are absolutely able to maybe not put it away, maybe not to overcome it, but just to do something with it. You can see on the picture, there's a silhouette with a great dark matter on the head. The head is as a negative here. You can barely see it. I hope you can recognize. You see there's a profile here. So she's sitting under the great weight of a dark cloud that is on her head. And what I find particularly funny in this card is that she's sitting on something that is rectangular, but it has this triangle, very spiked triangle, so it may cause pain in the lower part of your body. But as you can see, the shape, the reality is rectangular. It gives support. The reality gives you support. It's your perception that causes pain here. It's only painted here by the mind, by the cloud that is in the head. It's no coincidence that this is in the head, because worry is something your mind produces. And it's very efficient in it, isn't it? This is what the mind does the best, worrying. And it's quite understandable from the evolutionary point of view, because the main purpose, the main goal of our mind is to protect us. And in order to be very efficient in protecting, the mind has to foresee things. It has to see things that aren't here yet. So it's very productive in creating all kinds of probably dangerous things. Fortunately for us, our mind is not only based on evolutionary basis. It's also creative, and it's also here for us to serve. We can use it as a powerful tool that is listening to our will, not only to itself. What you need to know about worrying is that 94% of your worries have no reflection in reality and are absolute waste of energy. Why? Part of it already happened, so you have no influence on this. Part of it will never happen, so there's no need to worry. Part of it are really trivial things when you look at it closely, so there's no need to worry. So only 6% of this cloud has any common sense. When you realize it, this cloud over your head may become smaller, and you may focus on more important things. And you can also sit tall or stand tall, because this person is leaning towards the earth because of the way of this worry. But when you make it small, like 6% of it, it's very easy to bear. And it's easier to go through life with so much less burden. And it's easier to sit and to feel comfortable on this seat, on this rectangular, really stable seat, when you don't impose a red spike triangle under your bottom. So, whatever you worry about, remember about the creative power of your mind and how to tame it, or how to focus it in a more productive direction. And this energy of 5 of discs, which may cause the change of direction, I feel, because these 2 cards speak about changes. This earthy energy is very much opposed to this fiery energy. This is the card of Sagittarius, and this one is too. Sagittarius, the great traveler, the spirit that never sleeps, someone who never gives up. That's how I feel the energy of Sagittarius, unconsumed in a way. So 8 of Wands is about quick movement. It's about good news coming your way. Sometimes these are arrows of love. And sometimes it's about thing that comes in a precise time and space. Sometimes it talks about things that need to gain momentum to arrive. Sometimes you need to put some effort in creating momentum to things, and they just move their way. They are just moving without effort. There is a faultlessness here. Here up you can see the rainbow. You can see rainbow pie or some kind of crystal. that is up here. You can see a person almost flying in the run. And you can also see another silhouette looking up. And I think this person is imagining this silhouette. I think it's a projection of herself. This is me having so much on my head, or perhaps having plans, having some mental structures, but I'm able to go beyond it and above it and create myself in a way I want to create myself. There's vortex here, or even vortices, as you can see. Plenty of opportunities, fast movement, chances that need to be taken immediately. That's why it requires movement, and probably it also requires change of this position, leaning towards the earth, to this position on a fiery horse and looking forward. So there's a shift of energy here, from worrying to acting, by changing of perspective of your mind, by seeing yourself rather as a swift, beautiful rainbow creature than someone sitting under a great cloud of worry. You can be both. That's beautiful in life, that you can be both. And it's you who chooses. No one else will. No one else can. It's you, the Knight of Wands, who chooses who am I want to be? Who do I want to be? Sorry. Who do I want to be today? Do I want to worry and sit in a very unpleasant position? Or do I want to move and make rainbows and create vortices and cast light upon the world? It's for me to choose. Knight of Wands, a very creative person. Whatever you worry about, I also feel that the move you can make, the decision you can take, is not that difficult and not that important and not that influencing your whole life as you imagine. There's lightness here in this reading. It's saying, hey, it's just one day. It's not the matter of life and death. You're not the savior. You don't need to save the world by your movement. It's just one day. You need to just live through this day. And when you do it, you win. You're a winner. You lived one day, one full whole day, the way you wanted it. And that's your choice. Which one will you choose? So I would love you to choose this one and to light your fire. Light your fire. Look, that's at the bottom of the deck, Two of Wands, the minion. The world is yours to conquer. If you move from this sitting position that seems perhaps so inevitable, but is so easy to avoid. Look up, look forward, and move. Thank you very much for your time, and I hope I see you next day. Bye-bye.